My name is Julie Knoll, and this is my Unit 3 reflection assignment for OTA 102 Intro to Occupational Therapy. This was probably one of my favorite units, not just because it's the last one, but because the two chapters on clinical reasoning and therapeutic use of self were chapters I found myself applying in my fieldwork experience, which helped me to better understand these chapters. The chapter on therapeutic use of self and how it discussed developing trust and about the active listening and the verbal and nonverbal communication was really beneficial to me because it made me more aware of the way I was presenting myself to a patient or client. Things like making sure you make eye contact, smiling, things that encouraged them and made them feel comfortable around you versus something I do a lot, crossing my arms. I never did it in a way that I was meaning anything bad by it, but it made me more aware of that something like that could be taken in a negative way from a client or a patient. Sighing, again, things that would maybe make the client think that you were annoyed or aggravated with them. Also, looking at the client's use of nonverbal communication, being more aware of their body language, their facial expressions, and being sensitive to that and taking that into consideration. Also, there were particular clients that maybe were more, I just lost my train of thought. They were more verbal versus showing with their face or their actions or things like that. So again, just the active listening, the really paying attention to what's being said as well as what's being done, the importance of that. And then also the clinical reasoning and how important that is and how individualized it is and how it has to be. It involves not only thinking but also feeling. And like I put in my post, there's the 3 different areas of what's the right thing to do, what should be done versus what can realistically be done, and then also how are you going to get it done. So everyone's different. Every client is different. You have to be aware of who you're dealing with. You may find that there is somebody who can take a little joking or a little that may be motivating for them, like, come on, I know you can do better than that. Whereas if you said that to someone else, they may take offense to that, and that may actually make their progress go the other way. I also have found in field work that there are certain people that you can say things like, oh, okay, I saw you cheat, something like that, whereas somebody else takes it a little more seriously and they don't want you to make any kind of comments like that. And I tend to be very funny, try to make things funny. That's kind of my way of dealing with things. And so I've also learned a lot about using my clinical reasoning to see who I can be like that with versus who maybe needs a little bit more a serious tone, I guess you could say. So again, all in all, this unit really helped me when I was at my fieldwork to apply these and to see the importance of them and to see the importance of being aware of everything from how you're standing to what you're saying, just what message are you getting across to people, verbally, non-verbally, however. Everyone's different. Everyone's different individually. We have to do that. We have to kind of see what motivates one versus another, what encourages one versus another. And in the end, we basically need to know what works for each person individually to get the result from them and the outcome from the therapy that we want. So hopefully I didn't say too much, and that's my summary. Thank you.